Hi. If you're in a public place and you hear an announcement using code language, it alerts you to some type of an emergency. I discovered that the various colors used for codes are regional, but the ones that seem universal are blue and red. Code blue warns of a medical emergency. Code red, as far as I can tell, is always used for smoke or fire. This week, we heard that the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or the IPCC, has issued an alert of Code Red for humanity. Their 3,000 plus page report cites humans as unequivocally to blame for this climate crisis. So what does an ordinary international global citizen do with that information? I found this assessment chilling, though not at all surprising. After all, this is already the sixth assessment report that has been issued. What may be new is the intensifying speed at which climate change is occurring and is now recognizable to a greater percentage of the world's population. It's been undeniable for the most vulnerable regions of our globe for a very long time. Our response can be denial or despair, rage, resolve, and for those with a social conscience, it can leave us overwhelmed, adding yet another issue to our long list of crises that haunt us. As a woman of faith and a member of the clergy, I could give a superficial, trite response, or I could say nothing at all, choosing rather to focus on a narrowly defined spiritual understanding of life. This isn't satisfactory. Jim Ontal, climate activist, author, and public theologian, already sounded the alarm years ago when he said, if faith leaders don't start speaking about the damage we are causing our planet, then we will reach a point when all we ever talk about is grief, end quote. I hope we aren't yet in the place where all we can talk about is grief, but Dr. Ontal has studied humanity and our impact on this planet. Since we can't operate effectively from a place of despair, I would like for us to broaden our toolkits. Learning how to grieve where we are and our role in getting here is essential. We must also learn reflective honesty, being willing to lay aside our knee-jerk drive for avoidance, seeking relief in entertainment, self-medicating, busyness, or any other numbing choice. We need to become communities who rediscover people from history, real people who lived in hardship and destruction. What helped them survive? Where did their strength lie? As people of faith, we must familiarize ourselves with hope. What is it, and where can we find it? Hope isn't rooted in escapism. It's not positive thinking. It can't be confined to believing that everything will be okay. We can be all right, even when all around us crumbles. Hope doesn't offer a quick fix that will transform our ability to function in grave circumstances. But hope is the only way of living that offers stamina for a long journey. This stamina of hope will allow us to laugh, celebrate, work, agitate, grieve, pray, rage, and rest, regardless of which code we're in. I invite you along on this journey.